Alrighty guys, hello and welcome back to the show. So today we're doing another cast, going down on Twin Rivers. It's a ladder match. I think it's, I don't know, would you call 1,000 mid-level ladder? Because I don't know, on the ladder it puts you up pretty high as far as like overall players. So I don't know if 1,000 is mid-level ladder. I'm gonna call this upper level, but not like elite ladder. So yeah, we'll go with that. All right, introducing our players. In the red, playing UEF, going first land, second air, we have Komachi Onozuka. And on the southern side of the map, we have Kolios, who's going Cybran, opening first land, and it's looking like second air and then third land again. Okay, sweet. So pretty standard build orders out of these guys. Go ahead and go to split screen because that's something that you can do as a caster. Yeah, that is something you can do. Stinking mini maps in the way a little bit. So this video has probably been like a year in the making. Not even kidding. The reason why is Komachi Onozuka used to go by the name Kappa Senpai. He's one of my good friends. He and I play 1v1s together a good amount. I'd say that he's better than me. Like probably if we played 10 games, I think I would probably win like 3 or 4. So he's definitely better than me. But I've told him for a long time that I was going to cast one of his games. And you know what? Today is that day that we cast one of his games. So anyway, got pretty standard no hydro starting builds going out from these guys. Ringing air factories with power generators, etc. A little bit of a lab rush coming out here, it looks like. So we got a mech marine on the way. We'll go ahead and keep an eye on these guys. But there are actually several videos that I do on my channel. And this is actually, I was talking with one of my subscribers on Discord a couple days ago. Incidentally, if you guys want to add me on Discord, my handle, as well as the Discord server that I've kind of inherited as like the administrator, down in the description below. I didn't actually create that Discord, but down in the description below. And so we were talking about, he was asking, he had a suggestion for a video. And what's funny is the video that he was suggesting, and I'm going to take this back to full screen while we follow the lab and the scout. But the video that he was suggesting, I had actually like filmed, cut, uploaded the whole 9 yards, and then I went back and watched it, and I was just kind of like, I don't really feel like this video would be great. And there's a lot of videos that I run into where I have that kind of feeling, where I've got, as this mech marine should pick up this engineer, but there are several videos, nope, just passing, but there are several videos that I have where I'll like make the video in its entirety and then spend a good amount of time on it and then just decide, not really feeling the topic, or I don't really like the video. So let me know if you guys want me to. A lot of it is just, it doesn't live up to my standards of, you know, what I want out of a video or what I'm trying to do with it or things like that. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys want to see a lot of those videos. I don't think I have them anymore. I think I've purged a little too much, but if you guys want to see that kind of stuff, let me know. Or if you want me to do like a bloopers reel or something like that, I don't know. There's usually, anytime I do a video, especially the science videos, I'll probably record them like 2 or 3 times before I actually get a take that I like. And it's normally because I like trip over my words and stuff like that. So anyway, let me know down in the comments below if you guys want to see like a bloopers reel of some sort. But anyway, engineers dying to mech marine, except the mech marine is feeling pretty merciful. He's like, yeah, you know, I'm not gonna finish you off. And then got the taste of blood once again. Or got the thirst for blood as he moves in on another poor defenseless civilian. Bomber also coming out there from Komachi. So pretty good early aggression there coming from my boy in red. Meanwhile, I'm not sure what that was. I think that was an engineer that died to this mantis. I wasn't paying attention. And also, the bomber does pick up a couple of engineer kills here, does some damage on some of the power generators. Bomber is coming in for another pass. It's going to pick up that engineer kill. That's great. Interceptor comes off the line there, though, for Kolios in the nick of time. Except, wow, he's pretty good at dodging with those engineers. I always find myself dodging into the the bomb. You know, whenever you're learning to drive, this is true in like a lot of things. It's true in mountain biking as well. Especially on mountain biking, you're riding some, like, at least in Austin, you're riding like pretty thin trails with like lots of trees on either side, and your handlebars are like barely fitting through. But there's like an element of, especially if you're driving, look where you want to go, not where you don't want to go. And I feel like anytime there's a bomber that's about to hit my engineer, I'm like, all right, just avoid the bomber, avoid the bomber, avoid the bomber, and then I just click my engineer into the bomber. It's like, don't do that. Koleos gets some payback here, though. 3 little Mantis on a nice raid to this expansion. For Komachi. Gonna bag an engineer before factory gets up, and gonna take out a couple of mass extractors, it looks like, as well. Good early aggression from both sides. And we've kind of got the engineer race here. I think both of these engineers are moving for this southern plateau. And then Koleos has got an engineer on the way to the northern plateau as well. And Komachi will react before he loses all the mexes over on this side, which is good. Does keep one mex alive. Staying alive, staying alive. There's a nice little mole back here with its cloaking on, getting a read on Komachi's backline. He's got another air factory going up down there. So primary air factory, 5 land factories, moving up to 7, 8, and 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Komachi definitely in a better production stance, I think. Where are we sitting as far as like overall resources? So Komachi stalling pretty badly. Koleos on the opposite, overflowing a good amount. That's probably the panic building factories. Yeah, if you want to go full duelist style, start panic upgrading mass extractors too. That's the best way to to help keep you from overflowing mass, is upgrading mass extractors so that it's like a band-aid fix. It's like the flex tape meme. I'm gonna fix my problem of too much mass by upgrading my mass infrastructure so that I can make more mass. Yes. Okay, engineer doing a distance build here though for Koleos, and down at the south, also grabbing a distance build. So it looks like Komachi's engineer got picked up somewhere along the line. Might have been this bomber that picked it off. So Komachi losing both expansions at this point. Not ideal. Does end up finishing up this factory though. We'll be able to go back and grab those 2 mexes that he lost earlier. But right now, he's got a lot of units. He's not really using them. Is a classic problem for a lot of players. Myself, most of all. I'll build up these units and then they'll just like marshal at rally points and then I'll forget about them. Also moving his comm out. Koleos. So both comms are on the northern side of this little divide here in the middle, which is good. Gonna get some comm on comm, some mano-y-mano action. Bomber harass as well there for Koleos. And some nice bomber harass here in the back line as well. It's like that's an engineer dead. And they're gonna bomb. Oh, that's okay. That's I thought that was Komachi's interceptor. I was like, why is he just, the interceptor's just hanging out? He could get a nice little juicy engineer drop bomb though. He's gonna go ahead and continue on with the mexes in the middle. T1 spam. Do take out a mex as well. And Komachi actually drops this side. Does get down to PD. Able to take out the first artillery. Kills the first couple of engineers. Loses his engineers, so I don't think Komachi's going to hold on to that expansion. But another drop coming in. This time we've got a few engineers and then I think Lobo. Actually, it's all offensive units, so these are 5 strikers and a scout. Getting dropped in there for Komachi. As we look at total mass accrued, Koleos up about 2K in the grand scheme of things. Has a factory that is currently ticking down. He's also building a lot of power, so it might be power stalling. Nope, just future proofing. Getting ready to float a lot of mass though again. And Komachi actually might hang on to this expansion. So Mech Marine's getting deployed against the Medusa. Needs to keep him moving though, as bombers continue to harass the T1 armies in the middle. The Zeus attack bombers. All powerful. Unless they run into interceptors, in which case they die. And Komachi's going to clean up air, I think, as well. Gets a pretty good turn there. Drops several of the interceptors there for Koleos. And I say that, but stop microing him, and then kind of ended up losing out a little bit. And his little raids up here at the north will get cleaned up by the Mantis coming out of that land factory. And lots of Sky Slammers in this mix as well, so Koleos is also still letting this factory tick down. I think he's forgotten about this factory. You know, you're doing a lot of things in a ladder match. You forget about a factory. It can happen to everybody. And then Komachi will end up losing this expansion down here as well. So both expansions now seem to be pretty solidly solidified in favor of Koleos. Komachi making the jump to T2. And a nice little group of pillars and strikers making the run down the side here. This is one thing I've started doing on this map, is dropping walls between these rocks to keep little run-bys like this from happening. I think it's a very mass efficient way to kind of buy yourself at least time if there's a raid that happens. Going for a gun upgrade as well. We need a factory update. We're down to 2350 HP. He's not going to finish it, guys. He's just going to let it tick down. And I'm going to be sad. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I'll be happy. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know my own emotions. I don't think anybody knows their own emotions. Everybody's emotions are emotions. And they can't be known. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Skyboxer taking out some of these interceptors as T1 units get mopped up by the pillars. Komachi looking like he's in a pretty good position here. Come on, please. Thank you. Finishes the factory. Immediately clicks a T2 upgrade. So hanging out at T1, I think, for a pretty long time. 13 minutes. That's a lot. That's a long time to be at T1 on a map like this. I think you could probably get away with that on something like Cobalt Canyon, I think is the name. But, like, you could probably get away with it on 5x5 maps, staying at T1 this long. But yeah, you can see him committing all available build power to getting that to T2. And yep, he definitely has the mass for it as well. He's rolling like a big shot with that full mass bar. T2 units there for Komachi. Gonna make it into the back line. Taking out some of the perimeter mexes as well. And Koleos, the mainland is starting to get pretty small for him there. First couple rhinos move off the line though. It'll definitely, wow, those things are getting built quick. That's what you, that's a benefit of all of the additional build power. This little back raid is going to take out a couple of T2 mexes here for Koleos. That's not going to feel great. I believe This one was definitely T2. I'm not sure about that one. So 2 T2 mexes for sure. Not great. It's not great. Not great there as far as mass goes. Komachi also going for a shield upgrade. 4% on the shield upgrade. Rolling with T2 on the land. And T1 in the air. Good amount of air factories, actually. So 4 total air factories for him. It's pretty good. We got T2 land as well as T1 air there for Koleos. But Koleos spending a lot of time chasing these units around that are just getting in his back lines. And this is where I go back to that walling. Kind of, especially this particular node right here. Like between that rock and that rock. It's just a good spot, I think, to wall. Maybe even walling like part of this side of the map as well, so you can kind of protect these rear 2 mexes. I think you can get a lot of value out of that. Pillars will drop though. As T2 power comes online for Koleos. Koleos is really into the eco game. We have another unfinished factory back here. Pretty sure this is a factory from the very beginning of the game. That were these 2 engineers were building it, and then the Mech Marine came in, and he never finished that factory. Man, Koleos, but killing me, killing me, you're killing me. You need to finish your factories, otherwise they don't do anything. T2 radar going up as well. Here we got another little run-by attempt through this slot that should be walled, I think. And, yeah, because he has no radar, he has no idea that this is coming until he starts seeing units pop into view. But by then it's pretty late. Your units are already out of position. And just not quite enough, I think, T2 units in this mix to really to save this expansion. He's gonna have to withdraw a little bit. Courier coming in with those engineers. Oh yeah, dropping engineers. That is an aggressive drop, sir. That is an aggressive drop. You gotta wonder what was going through those engineers' minds. Komachi's like, all right, guys, we need some volunteers to go to the front lines and reclaim some stuff. And then the engineers are like, okay, cool. Like, yeah, we're down, but will we have any protection? Komachi's like, yeah, all the protection. Like, look at this army I've got right here. And the engineers are like, all right, sweet, sign me up. And then the courier literally just drops them right in front of the main army. That's not how you treat your workers, man. Shield upgrade finished now. Alright, so we got shield. We are up to T3, so we got Percy's as well. What are we doing for tech for Koleos? Koleos still at T2. Is getting Tech 2 on his commander as well. These guys sitting back, relaxing for a little bit there. I think Koleos could do with a couple of T2 supporting factories. I think I'm picking on Koleos a lot. How did these die? Was there a run by? Or did Kappa control K them? I'm not sure. There might have been a run by. Or Kappa control K'd them. But there also might have been a run by. Or, okay, I'm gonna stop now. Either way, this comm is chunky. He's got that tier 1 shield. He's got Zeph amp on board. Probably could go for nano repair if he really wanted to get beefy, but I don't think he really needs it. Starts throwing out some of those overcharges, those beautiful overcharges. And those rhinos just kind of tickling the shield. Another nice little overcharge there. And Yeah, that calm is going to be tough to kill. Nice, good, nice overcharges, grabbing several units there. Benefiting a lot, I think, from the fact that he has T3 power up as well. It's pretty helpful as far as throwing out lots of overcharges. Could do with probably some more energy storage. Well, I don't even see e-storage, so there's probably only one. Could probably do with a couple more to really give those overcharges a little bit of zing, a little bit of pep. And if you go for more energy storage, then you get overcharges with even more zing and pep, which is what we want. We're all about zing and pep here at Duelist Casting. Welcome to the name of, I guess, my new organization, Duelist Casting. You know, we're small. It's one dude in a chair. But hey, you got big dreams. That calm, he's playing so ballsy with that commander. I think Koleos might be able to kill that commander if he just committed everything to it right now. Like everything. Like this army comes down, this army encircles, do a shift G, Komachi dies, I think. I don't think he has enough. He has a shield, yeah, but I don't think he had enough. He's going to have enough in the tank to deal with all of that, but Koleos making a move up to the north. You got one PD here to hold the line. Is there artillery in this mix? There is artillery in this mix. Has he scouted? He has scouted. Look at that guy go. As Titans start trying to deal with the spam. A lot of spam though. Not very many Titans. He is absolutely terrified of this commander. Which, I mean, I guess he should be, but I mean, come on, man. Like you got a lot of units here. And Komachi's comm is literally 100% exposed. I think you gotta make the ballsy plays. You gotta put your big boy pants on and dive into the deep end. Also got triads over here too, which is a little, seems like odd spots to put them. I don't know, maybe they're fallback positions. Either way, run by is running by. They're gonna pick up a couple of T2 mexes, bag this expansion. No, attack the mechs, don't attack the engineers. Alright, well, I had high hopes for killing a T2 mechs, but I don't think that's going to happen anymore. And these guys could go... Okay, so there we go. There's your zing and pep right there. That's a lot of zing and a lot of pep. Alright. Air Factory, gonna go bye-bye. Alright, T2 mexes die, right? Nope. I'm not gonna focus all of his units on him. Kinda got lost a little bit there. He is at T3 land though, getting some bricks out. It's good, bricks are good. Where did Komachi's comm go? There it is. This one Titan, man. It's a hero. That's the hero Titan. He is going to take on this entire army on his own. And then they're going to sit and look at each other for probably the rest of the game. They're probably both focused on different things right now. And okay, no, Komachi's. Is it going to send some bombers out? Oh no. Alright, bombers are going to hang out down there. Meanwhile, alright, nope, just heard bombs drop. They're going to kill him. I really wanted those T1 units to just stare down at the Titan for the rest of the game. I was really hoping that would happen, but nope. Komachi had to kill the T1 units. Really just going for a point defense creep here. What a cancerous move. Getting some good reclaim too. Even with like all of the raiding that he's done though, Koleos is still pulled in 15k more mass than Komachi has. Is he using it though? Okay, so he is using it. He could use a little bit more power. A little bit more of the juice. But you know, things are going pretty well for him. He's feeling pretty good, I think, from a mass perspective. He's got lots of reclaim operations that are going. But here we go. Titans, Percivals. A chonky commander. Moving in on the base. 4 bricks here, several rhinos. But we talked about Komachi's got a lot of zing and a lot of pep in that overcharge. So we could see some pretty juicy overcharges here. Took out a few rhinos. Oh, took out a brick. That was good. That was a good one. And wow, Komachi's comm is taking, well, not as much of a pounding as I thought it was. He's focused a lot on the Percivals. Focusing a lot more on the Percivals than the commander, which I think is the right move. You got to take out the supporting units here, but starting to stray into triad range. He's out of bricks. He's just got a handful of rhinos left. Will get the last Percival though, so that's good. But he's going to pay with his army. And there's still 3 more Percivals back here in support. Going for mass point defense back here. Does seem like an odd spot to put point defense considering it doesn't protect these swarm X's. Maybe he's just trying to protect the backline. That's what he's mostly concerned with. Komachi going for T2 on his commander. 5-star comm, and he's bringing demolishers up too. And more energy storage. What is his energy storage at? We're up at 99,000 energy storage. Am I reading that right? I'm having trouble counting the zeros. I think it's 99,000. That is a lot of e-storage. Demolishers get parked a little too close to a bad area of town. They're gonna get some bricks thrown through their windshields. But the bricks now forced to retreat as the Percivals show up. 6 bricks though, and only 4 Percivals. I think Koleos could take a little bit of a fight here. And he's also upgraded these to T3 as well, so we got 3 T3 support factories, 2 T2 support factories as well. Good to see, good to see. T2 upgrade almost done there for Komachi. And he has been the beneficiary of a lot of this reclaim. Even setting up some reclaim factories up front, which is good to see as well. Large air migration. And there are several Sky Slammers down here in this mix. So we'll see if the bombers actually survive. Pew pew, pew pew. Alright, bombers got confused. Meanwhile, bricks are moving in. Okay, this is a lot of bricks. This is what you would call a significant amount of bricks. One might call this a house. There's enough bricks here to make a house. Alright, there's fewer bricks here now. Just having a hard time, I think, getting in range and getting his handle on a target. Factories are kind of blocking things. Of course, the comm's like hammer of an overcharge is not helping the issue. Is he getting full power discharge? No, he is not. Okay. I forgot what the maximum limit is on overcharge, but at some point there is a diminishing return for building additional e-storage, because I think you can only discharge like 40,000 energy or something like that with an overcharge at once. I'm blanking. I might also be completely pulling that out of my butt. Percivals are moving in now. Nope, they're not. False alarm. That brake is gonna get crumbled. She's a brick house. Oh, and these little guys back here. Been a nice little run by. Getting harassed by T1 bombers though. It feels like... Okay, so Komachi has gone for T3 air. Okay, so that's what he's been doing this whole time. And then we've got plenty of Percivals here. We've got the biggest chungus of a comm you can possibly get. 21,000 HP. With shield. Got upgrade. Overcharge. The only thing he could do differently is get nano, but... then you get rid of the T2 upgrade. Yeah, he's got plenty here. He's got plenty here to absolutely take it to Koleos. And that is Gunther installations. Back in the back to shell Komachi's advancing forces. I think that's really just going to force the issue, as Komachi appears to be moving in. Takes down the brick. Takes down another brick. Power generation is gone. I think that was... Okay, no, we do have a couple more T2 P-gens back here. Percival's just kind of setting up a siege line, so to speak. Needs to get his comm forward. His comm is a lot of his damage. And that's going to drive him back. Alright, here we go. Commander into the battle. Alright, he's gonna lose his Percivals there. Although, I mean, I don't know. Commander is getting in there, man. Getting in there with the bricks. Those overcharges, though, doing the Lord's work there. And that is going to be Koleos' army down once again. And we're kind of resetting. So a little bit of a stalemate, I think, here. I thought I saw some artillery fire from over here. Well, and I said a little bit of a stalemate, but we're going back in, boys. Percivals in tow, parashields in tow, overcharge, taking out bricks. There's 24,000 mass killed on this commander. 25,000. It is a huge amount of value coming in for those upgrades on that comm. Alright, don't stop now. You can do it. You can do it. Yes. No T3 production. No more bricks coming out. There's just a bunch of Gunthers back here that are shelling Komachi's firebase. I think that is it for Koleos. Right? That's it. Percivals. Attack. Oh, there's a strat as well. Just to add insult to injury. But Calm taking Percival fire now. And that is going to be it for Koleos. Good game, well played. Alrighty, guys. Thank you very much. Like I said, I've been promising Kappa, or sorry, not Kappa, Komachi. I was going to do this for a while. I really liked this game, liked the way that he used his commander. So wanted to share this one with you guys. Let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see me relax my standards, I guess, for videos. If you guys want just kind of more content and don't really care what it is. And then also let me know if you guys want to see like a bloopers reel of some sort. I could probably put something together. I say some pretty dumb stuff sometimes. It comes out of my mouth and I'm like, oh, can't put that in a video. Okay. So if you guys want me to put what I can't put in videos, then let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, guys, really appreciate it. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.